Well, when you're walking through SEMA and you see a Pantera from 1971, you have to stop and take a look. And this one, absolutely unbelievable. I'm talking about the adrenaline that has been made by the Ring brothers, Jim and Mike. Honestly, you've got a crowd that has just not moved all day long.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable.
What was the idea behind this car?
We had a lady from Madison, near where we live. Her and her husband bought this car. They're in the highway striping business, so they put all the lines down the road. And they bought this car together to enjoy. They took it to a shop, and they just didn't get it done in time. He ended up dying of cancer, which was, just a tough thing. But she really wanted to finish this car, kind of in his honor. She brought the car to us with the only thing that it had to be was yellow. So she let us go.
Yeah, there was going to be a restoration, but that's not what we are.
This really doesn't look like an original Pantera in any way. You would not know.
So we took it from there, and she was just free reign, like Jim said, without the color. And this is kind of within her budget what we've created.
Every single nook and cranny of this car has been massaged by you guys at some point, hasn't it?
It has. We really only used probably 2 square feet of the original sheet metal. Everything was fabricated. The hood, the fenders, the doors, the quarters, the front, the back. Everything you look at is nothing left of Pantera besides the smell and the title. They were pretty rusty
license
cars.
plate on the back.
This was the first car. It was rusted so bad. It was the first car we seen that the windshield actually rusted.
And there really is so much detail on here. Honestly, I've looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and I still keep finding new things. Let's talk about the interior real quick, because I know that there was a partnership there with Nike.
Yeah, how great was that? About 2 years ago, we were out here, same booth as a matter of fact, and Tinker and his Tinker's a pretty famous designer for Nike. He's like, if you Google him, he's the man. But he had a group of guys that came out, and we were lucky enough to meet them. They liked what we did and said, kind of free-handedly, if you guys ever want to do a car together, what do you think? So we didn't think a lot about it. We're like, yeah, right, because I think everybody knows at SEMA things are said, but it kind of gets lost in a few days afterwards when the dust settles. But we gave them a call, told them about the Pantera, and they were all in, and it's great.
They flew out. They flew out to our shop. We talked about it with the owner, and they listened to everything you say. It's really odd how they put things together, but everything you say, they listen. So it was kind of fun doing this car with them.
What a partnership. And the interior being two-tone, it's not something you normally see, but it works.
Yeah, that's kind of Jim's brainchild there with Nike. Just fell in love with the idea.
I've always wanted to have a car done to, the interior to be about the driver only. The poor passenger in this particular car didn't even get an AC vent. I mean, he's out in nowhere land.
Yeah.
So
everything's different. I mean, from the door panel, everything's different. It's just boring. You can go for a ride, but we actually stole. Panteras are pretty small, but we stole like an inch and a half worth of their side when we built this car. So
we slid it over. Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about what's in the trunk, I should say, because it's not under the hood, it's in the trunk.
It's actually, the car's actually, obviously they were powered by Ford, and this particular one is actually powered by Chevy. It's an LS3 running through Flowmaster exhaust. All of the fuel system in this is Aeromotive. Them guys have been just awesome with us. We have a lot of, building stuff like this, you end up in a lot of crazy fuel system problems and things, and them guys have helped us through all of that, and it's been really a good partnership with us.
Where can we find out about more of you guys' work? Because you're doing amazing stuff.
Ringbrothers.com. Check out our Facebook page. We've got a lot of really neat stuff on there.
Excellent. All right, well, you've got to check it out. You'll be on the circuit. You'll definitely see this car around again, the Adrenaline Pantera. Honestly, pictures don't do it justice. You've done an amazing job, guys. Thanks very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks
for having us.